everybody, we're into the final weekend of the Tryon Games. There's only 2 days left in the event. It ends tomorrow, and I thought we would take a look at where I ended up on the event, both on the international server, where I decided just to play to see what I could get. I did come up with an actual goal, which was to try to get the Themis' scales on the carriage board. We'll have to take a look at where I'm at with that a little bit, and then also where I'm at on the US server, because I decided that on the US server I would just play to see how far I could get towards the divine without actually buying any booster packs. So far, I'm at the vaulting board, or I'm on the vaulting board on the US server. I got really far. I don't have very many points left to get the cup for this board. I only need 9 more points. So I'll definitely finish that one today, which means that I made it to the para equestrian board, and technically the carriage board, I suppose. I'll end up 2 cups short of getting the divine, which I think is pretty nice. However, I don't actually know how many passes it would then take to finish it. So I don't know how good that is or not. Also, I'll talk about what I thought of this event, because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people who weren't very happy with this event. I enjoyed it, kind of low key enjoyed it, but there were some things that I hope definitely changes with this should we see this event again. So let's start on the US server. I need some more points on the vaulting board and then I can move on. But the event ends tomorrow, so I'm not gonna get a 3rd cup anyway. Where am I at? Apparently I'm on a teleporter. I need 9 more points. I think I landed on the teleporter yesterday and then I went to the square, so I don't want to go back to any of these other teleporters. Let's spin the wheel. I landed on points. Not enough. Give me a 1. Roll a 1. I roll a 4. And did I get it? Did I get it? 65. I'm 1 point short. And look at this trap. This is an ugly trap. And I know this is where a lot of people had issues with the event. I did myself. I did this board already once before. I think I've replayed this board twice now. And I got stuck in this silly trap. I ended up doing this objective here. And then I rolled a 3, spun a 3. I keep thinking of this like dice. I spun a 3. I landed on this -2 square, which sent me back to the -1 square, which then sent me back to this darn objective square again. Please don't do that. I just need some more points. I need 1 more point. Give a mash to horses between 5 and 7 years old. No thanks. I didn't really care for the objectives for this event much, mostly because there wasn't really a big purpose to them. I would have liked having, maybe you get points when you complete the objective as stated, or maybe you get an extra spin when you complete the objective as stated. Just something to kind of make completing the objective more worthwhile, because aside from today, I've mostly just waited on all the objectives. What was that objective? I can't remember already. I would just wait for the objective to run out, because there wasn't really much benefit to completing the objective right away. Give a mash horses between 5 and 7 years old. That one will work. I'm wasting that mash, but I don't really care. Okay, now refresh the page. That should validate. Continue. Yeah, I didn't like these silly traps. And there you go. And now I have to do this one. Give birth to 1 horse. Well, I'm not going to do that on here. And just because I'm recording this right now, I'm going to skip it. Because this is on the US server, I don't mind wasting some items. How about Affinity Stroke? I have a bunch of items I can just kind of lay waste to right now. What do you want to bet I'm going to get stuck on this objective? I'm going to use up all my spins today doing this objective. Groom a donkey. Do I have any donkeys on here? I don't know. This is on the US server and I don't play on here that much. Oh, that's a donkey. Can I groom you? Have you been put to bed? Okay, I can groom the donkey. But, I mean, otherwise, aside from the frustration of these objectives on international, like I said, I got stuck on the objective again. I still low-keyed enjoyed it. I'm not storking 20 horses on here. I still enjoyed it, and before you wonder, have you lost your mind? How could you enjoy this event? Sort of a disclaimer. I don't know if this isn't really a disclaimer, but I found that I tend to enjoy events, or I just don't have much of a problem with them when I'm just playing them, not planning on getting the divine or spending my resources. For some reason, that just makes the event so much more fun to me because I'm not all that fussed about, oh man, I've spent like X number of passes. I still have so many more moves to go before I can get the divine. Or I spent all these passes and oh my goodness, I'm not this subjective again. And I haven't made much of a return on my investment, which has happened on a few events, specifically the Insular Mine event, Elemental Mine. Those events frustrated me. Equip a horse with a 2-star purple saddlecloth. There's not really much point to doing this. I might just skip the rest of this for today, you guys. Oh, this is terrible. See, I sound like pretty chill with this whole scenario right here, and that's just because I'm not spending passes, so I really don't care. Oh my gosh. But if I were spending passes, if I were going for the divine, you would hear me very frustrated like I've been in those elemental mine events. How about throwing a Helios Ray at it? Because this is just like crazy. This is mind-blowing right here. If I were going for the divine, I would just be crying right now. Please give me a 2 or a 3. That works perfect. Okay, I got all those spins from that crystal chest. Okay, I still don't have the cup. That's lovely. Gotta restart it. And look, your next points is like way down here. Well, I got 1 spin left, so let's see what we got. We did get a gold chest. Let's see what we got from the gold chest. Okay. Ooh, I got a Horn of Plenty on here. I don't think I got the Horn of Plenty on International. So let's real quick take a look at what I got on the US server all for free. I did come up like just a couple points short on some of the jackpot prizes for the board on this one, and that was just because my goal was to try to see how far I could get with the cups. How many cups could I get without buying any boosters? So I just left the board as soon as I got the points for a cup. So I got a Helios Ray, a Horn of Plenty, a Hypnose Blanket, Zeus's Lightning Bolt, a Pandora's Box. I did really well on here. Those are my black market items. Did I get any more? I did get an Alice Helios Ray, Philodeus Stroke, Apollo's Lair. Those are pretty good. I did really well on black market items on here. And then I got some other miscellaneous stuff. I got a lot of spins from packs. I got spins 2 different times from crystal chests. So that's where I'm at on the US server with this. I'll just get the cup for this one tomorrow, but there's not really much purpose in going any farther with this. So let's jump over to international on the carriage board. My goal for this one was I decided that I wanted to get the Themis' scale. I knew early on, because I decided, I think day 3 maybe, that I would do this, that even then this would be a gamble, because in order to unlock the carriage board, you had to finish 5 other boards. And I knew the carriage board alone to get these 140 points would take quite a while, because on the test server, I probably went through this board about 3 or 4 times before I even got the points for the cup, let alone the scales. And then I averaged it out that I would need about 13 points a day by the time I ended up unlocking the carriage board, because of how many days we had left and how many points I needed, and I needed 13 points a day. And then there were a few days where I did well. I got 13 or 15 points on one day, and then a couple of days where I got less than 8. I'm sitting at 102 out of 140 points, with only 2 days left. I did tell myself that I would allow buying a roulette pack, just one, for 10 diamonds if I thought I could get the Themis' scale. So I'm going to wait until the very last minute tomorrow to see just where I'm at after today, where I'm at after my 8 spins tomorrow, and then I'll see whether or not a roulette pack would probably get me the scales. I should have gone for the Nyx pack. However, I have like 2 extra Nyx packs and I do scales, and I always combine my scales with Nyx packs. So having extra Nyx packs doesn't do me any good if I don't have any scales to use them with. And thanks to my Balios, I get a free Nyx pack every month. Thank you! Yes, I got the teleporter. I did find a bit of strategy to this event using the teleporters. One of the strategies would be to get yourself out of an ugly loop with these back buttons, these malice squares, the objectives. Another one was for this board, go back to where all these points are. This one's tricky because you have 3 plus 3 squares right here, but a bunch of other blank squares in between. Whereas you could go to this one, then you get these nice plus 2 squares. Oh, this is hard. I did this yesterday, and I think I just went to this teleporter here. This is just so risky. And my crystal chest is gone because I've landed on it already, and I haven't yet finished the board again, so it hasn't refreshed. You're going to watch me sit and stare at this for about 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I think we'll just use this teleporter because this one down here in the bottom right, because I don't want to risk landing on these blank squares. Oh, yeah, I wish now I had gone for the next pack. Please land me a 1 so I can land on that malice square to be sent back to the +2 points. Yay, that works. Give me another 1 so I can land there. Or give me a 3. Oh, that works too. But can I get the 3 this time? Oh, I didn't want a 2. I'll take the 1. Give me a 1 over the 2. Give me a 1. Or +3. That works. I would have liked to land on that one, then land on that one. Okay, I'm at 111. I have 2 spins left. Give me a 3 or a 2. That works perfectly because that lands me on the +2. Give me a 1. Or even the teleporter again. Actually, no. Give me a 1 so I can land on the point square, and then tomorrow I'll land on the teleporter. Give me a 1. Yay, I got the 1. I don't really... What did I start with on here? I don't remember how many points I started with, but I didn't do too bad, really. I'm still really short on the points. This isn't looking very good. I'm not sure right now what I'm going to do. It's just going to depend on literally where I finish at tomorrow after I use up my 8 spins, because I'll look first to see how many points do I have left to get the cup. Looks like right now I still need 25 points. Ugh, that's not very good. Yeah, it'll just depend on how many points I have left to get to the cup after I use up all my spins, and then where I'm actually at on the board, because if I'm somewhere over like over here, like if I somehow make it all the way to the finish line, I'd have to restart. And there's a lot of blank spaces to start to get to points. I just don't know. Let's real quickly look at where my gifts are. I know this has gotten a little bit longer than I meant to. Gift-wise, I'm slightly disappointed on how I got gift-wise, I suppose. But like I said, I didn't put any passes towards this event, at least not yet. And I skipped all the objectives, or I skipped them in that I just let the time run out on all of them, aside from today on the US server, just so I could try to get us through that a little bit quicker. But I didn't put any black market items towards them. At least I don't think I did. For the most part, I just let the timer run out on all of them. So I didn't put any actual effort towards this, but this is still one of like the kind of events that I've done like the worst in terms of a prize haul. So black market items, I got an Achilles heel from a crystal chest and a Bewitched pumpkin from a crystal chest. Those are probably the best prizes, and I don't even like Achilles heels, so that doesn't count. I don't like those. I just sell them. I got 2 sets of the pinata attack from gold chest. I got a shower from a gold chest, which is nice. I'm still working on installing those in my EC, so that's always good to get free of those. Oh, I did get a pack of spins from a crystal chest, so sure. I got a bunch of spins from wood chests, and then I got spins from a gold chest. And then my only other black market items were an Apollo's Lair and a Poseidon's pack. So what, that's 4 black market items from this event total? Yeah, I got some bell boots. So 4 black market items from this event. And yeah, this event I've done the worst in terms of a prize haul, but I sort of don't mind. I'm just a little bit more chill about it just because I didn't spend my resources for it, and it didn't take any extra effort besides clicking a button to do spins. It did all the work for me. So, sure, I would like to see some changes to it if we see this event again, namely getting some sort of a boost or something from completing those objectives. So that's what I thought about the event. That's where I'm at. I don't know that I'll be able to record how I finished with this tomorrow, but yeah, let me know how you guys got on with this event. I know a lot of people had some frustrations with this, and after my little kerfuffle there on the US server, I definitely understand why those objective traps are awful. So let me know how you guys did, if you got any gifts that you decided that you wanted to go after, or how you did towards getting the divine if you wanted the divine, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.